What's up, guys? This is Warpath. Sit your fucking fat ass down, put that cheeseburger, and enjoy the fucking show. Let's go.
No fucking excuses. Get this shit any way you fucking can. You guys have been fucking saying excuses your whole fucking life. It's time to put that shit to rest. Let's go. Every fucking rep counts. Every fucking rep is bringing you closer to that goal, to that vision that you got, to that picture in the mirror, that individual that you're fucking proud of. That motherfucker you look at, it's like, damn, that's a fucking beast right there. That's me. That's right. Let's go. You're next.
Well, then you should be a mom too.
You should be a mom too. What are you doing here?
Oh, she's
Hey,
a grandma.
mind your
Go be a grandma.
We'll be a grandma,
I was
damn it.
today.
Oh, you were? All right.
Today.
Today. Only today.
Whatever, no, I am all the time.
Hey, everybody, what's up? Welcome to another episode of JR and the Crew, man. We got everybody in the house tonight, man. We got the boy, the homeboy, Slick Vic in the house. He's representing, man. And then we got
The Cougar Laker.
the Cougar Laker grandma,
These are fucking dicks, dude.
freaking Momo in the house.
That's what's up. 3 weeks in a row. I'm so proud of myself.
I know.
I was driving over here today, and I was like, let me just turn back.
Do you see what happens when you
know
let
what
go
I
of
mean?
alcohol? Let go of alcohol and you focus.
I know, it's crazy. It's really crazy.
Really?
There's a lot of other things I let go, too, but...
What?
Ooh.
Oh, we're
decided
going to
go
talk
back
about that
to
today,
turn me
too.
into a whole different person.
Is he not in the picture anymore?
Who?
Is there a chance?
No. Are you saying there's a chance?
Are
No,
you
anyway.
saying there's a chance?
Okay, I will introduce my guest right now. Wait, what? You don't have nobody right
No, I never said that. He's the one that
now?
insinuated.
Oh, shoot. I was about to say.
Yeah. Let's-
Vic, I'm never going to let it happen because if it does, the chemistry's not here anymore. So I'm not going to
Yeah,
let it
yeah,
happen.
Can't happen.
It's in our
There has-
HR
There has
clause.
to be that sexual frustration going on, you know? Or
Yeah,
else
yeah,
it
he's
doesn't work,
frustrated,
or else
all
it
right.
doesn't
I
work.
think he's really
Yeah.
frustrated. But you know what? Look, we have a special guest, man. We have a special guest, and I was hoping it was going to be hot so he could come in his tank top, but unfortunately not.
Wow.
It was very cold
Yeah.
outside.
You gotta pay
I
for
know, he
that
was
shit.
showing us certain pictures when he's like, oh, check out our next guest. And I was like, you're wrong.
What was
like,
I?
What?
Yeah, who was
Show
he
you
What
pictures.
about you?
Oh, yeah, I was showing you pictures. I thought he was showing you pictures. Like,
Hey,
what? What was this?
When were you showing her pictures?
We didn't know anything
Wow.
was
Right?
JR was the one that was being the stalker this time.
Yeah,
Usually
no,
Vic is.
I was showing a
Usually
picture, I'm
Vic
like-
is, yeah.
Well, because, let's introduce it because we're going to
Yeah,
get into it,
please.
man. We got our friend. We got Warpath in the house, man. We got him in the house. And we are excited to have him in the house because, dude, like, I looked at your page and, dude, you're freaking ripped, bro. And
Appreciate it.
yeah, just don't talk to my wife. Don't look at my wife. Stay away from my
Wait,
wife.
but not only is he ripped, but wifey's ripped too.
I know.
I was like, damn, that's relationship
It's
goals
a
right
teamwork
there for
thing,
sure.
right?
It is,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I'm excited about it. You did bring your significant other. She's over there, so we can't get too crazy with you.
Yeah.
Because she works out too. She might
works
tear us
out.
up.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
She might tear us up and stuff. But before we get into a little bit more in depth with you and stuff, we like to ask a couple of questions just to kind of break the ice with you. So hopefully you don't answer one sentence. I mean, one word.
One hitter
Yeah,
quitters.
one hitter quitters.
Yeah, no.
Get into that.
I'll try to elaborate. We'll see.
And then
There
we'll
you
see.
go.
So I'm gonna ask you a couple. I got a couple questions. I know they have a couple questions and just something that just to kind of get to know you. So
Do it.
Because you let me see.
Wow, really?
No, well, because
He's talking about you not choking all of a sudden. He doesn't know. Thank you.
well,
Thank you,
I have to
Jimmy.
reword this
Jimmy's
question.
coming in clutch over there.
I have to reword this question.
She said she don't mind. She said she doesn't mind.
But I said, so what would you say is your favorite or your best feature?
My best feature, physically, mentally. I mean, what is it? Because I think my mindset.
Physically, man. 'cause
Physically,
We're going to talk about working out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the mind. We don't want to know about the goddamn mind.
It
Come on
starts
now.
with the mind. What are you talking
Your
about?
physical feature.
yeah, honestly, I mean, it all started off like that. I wanted the abs, I wanted the muscles, I wanted to look good, right? That's the whole plan. That's what it started with. But it turned into the mind, man. That's what turned into the whole thing. The mindset is what really I concentrate on.
So that's your favorite.
That's my
feature.
favorite thing of me, you know. That's my mind. If I look in the mirror, of course, I like what I see. Hell yeah, I'm proud of it. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Because I never was like this. You know, I was a fat fuck, guys. I'm 5'7". I was 240. You know.
Wow.
Hey, he's talking
Hey.
about me.
Hey, and I just wasn't happy. You know what I mean? I wasn't
Yeah.
happy. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't like what I seen. So now when I do look in the mirror, man, all of it. You know, all of it. That's
Hell
the
yeah.
goal.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm saying this, man, about you working out because I saw your before and after picture, and your before picture is like literally me right now. So we are going to talk about a deal after this.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. We're going to talk about some
He always
coaching.
commits. He always commits to working out.
I gotta lose this. I
Here we
gotta
are.
lose it. So
20
my
years
next,
later.
since you're all, you know, right now you said you're all about the mind and being
Yeah.
very positive. So what's your your favorite go-to quote?
Oh man, there's so many.
What's your one that you know?
Mine is just follow through with action. You know, show who you are with action. Right.
Okay.
Everybody could talk a talk. Everybody could say they do this, they do that. But do you actually show it with your action? Right.
I like that. No,
it's
it's true.
one thing for me to say I work out. It's one thing for me to say that I'm positive. But do my kids see that? Does my wife see that?
Does
Can
it
other
reflect your
people
lifestyle?
exactly? Can other
Right.
people vouch for
Nice.
that? You know, that's me following through with action. So that's
No, I
one
like
of my
that.
favorite quotes right there. Show who you are with action.
I love
not
that
just
because
words.
This is gonna be a good show.
no, because a lot of people, and he you know, you train a lot of people, so you know that they pick a quote, say it, post it, but then they forget that they just posted it and they
Right.
do something completely opposite. And they do it all the time.
Nobody's perfect. Jeez, are you instant?
Yeah,
like,
he-
are
No,
you
but I
directing
tell-
that?
he is
Are you
pointing-
directing
He was
that
pointing
straight
that
towards
way.
me?
I
Have
was
you
like
been
this.
watching my stories all weekend?
I'm not pointing at anyone here, but no, isn't it true, right?
No, it is true. It is true. And it's common. I see it. You know what I mean? And I was notorious for that. You know, people get tattoos of quotes all the time and look at them. They're not living it at all.
They don't
you
live it
know,
at all,
not
man.
whatsoever. So now what that does, now your kids see that. Now they see dad says his quotes, but he never follows through with it.
Ooh,
So
man.
now when he asks
That's
me to
big.
do something, he wants me to clean my room, he wants me to eat my vegetables. He can't even follow through on his own word.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Bam, where's your
There's
where's
gonna
your
be
word
a lot
at?
of accountability
You know what I
on
mean?
this episode, all right? A lot of accountability.
Yeah, but no, that it just. Yeah, your kids either, you know.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Fortunately, my kids like to watch the show, so. But
Yeah.
fortunately, they know how I am, so we're good. We're good.
No, you're good, man. No, but I
So
love
are they
that, man.
enablers, maybe?
Yeah.
Can we say they're enablers?
Hey. No, that's a different show.
Go ahead, man.
Oh,
Age before beauty or beauty before age?
okay, let's go. Are you older than me?
No.
Oh, Jesus. I go through this all week.
Anyways, I'll go ahead and go. Since you mentioned tattoos, like what's the one tattoo you regret?
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 Who asked you web it?
No regrets. What's the one tattoo? Because you got a lot of tattoos. So
I have
is
a
there-
lot
is
of
there
them.
one that-
Honestly, I mean, there isn't really one that I regret.
No.
I really don't
Maybe a
have any.
little one, like maybe the 3 dots or something.
Like maybe like eyebrows.
Eyebrows. No, I mean, I really don't have
That's my
any
one
of that,
regret
you
in
know.
So basically,
Yeah.
every tattoo you've got, it's because you're like, hey, I'm putting this on. because it's
I
really-
I think of this,
intentional?
man. Anything that's led me up to this point in my life has been a purpose. It's
Right.
been a reason why. Whether it's a tattoo, whether it's a mindset, anything has led me to where I'm at right now. So I would not change anything, like anything whatsoever. I'm perfectly happy with how I look. I don't really view myself as like what other people think about me, right? As long as I'm content, happy, and that's why I put in the work.
Right.
It gives me that confidence.
Right.
Everybody's like, "Do you take a day off from the gym?" Like, maybe, but not that I want to, right? Because if I take a day off, I don't feel myself. Not for the fact that you're dedicated and you're disciplined. No, the gym is just part of what I do. It's who I am, right? So it's like brushing my teeth. I wake up, I brush my teeth. I go to the gym.
It's
if
not
I
like a
don't
chore
do it,
for you.
yeah, if I
Like,
don't
for
do
me,
it,
I
something's
regret.
missing, right?
I'm like,
It's
man, I don't want to go.
I feel negative. You know, I'm a dickhead now. I'm yelling at my kids, yelling at my wife.
Oh,
And it's
got
like,
you.
why? It's because I'm not happy with myself. Why? Because I let myself down. Because I didn't follow through with the goals and the plan that I had for myself. So now it puts me in a bad mood. So
Right.
No, I
So
like
my-
that, though.
So my next question, because I did read some of your, I think it was a video on YouTube, and you're talking about bad habits. You're talking about like things that you used to do in the past, and now what you're doing is fitness. Do you think that you're replacing fitness with the bad things that you used to do in life, and now you've turned like
Yeah.
a negative into positive?
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of horrible habits, and that led me down, like I said, being overweight, having a drinking issue. I struggled with alcohol pretty much my whole life. Since I was 5 years old, I remember taking my first sip at 5. And ever since then, I've always chased that taste. I've always chased that feeling. That's what I thought a man was, right? We go out, we drink our beer, we have fun, we come home. That's what a man is. And so it led me down that road, and it just created me to have all these bad habits, one after another. And it spiraled all the way down. So I had to do something. I had to make a change. And definitely replacing, the bad habits with the good has made the best results, has made the overall progress.
No, I love that, man.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I like it.
You're up.
Am I
Batter up,
next?
batter up.
I'm the fun one in the bunch, so let's just say my question to you is, you work out a lot, right? So what do you listen to get you motivated? Rock, hip hop, like what's your go-to?
I don't listen to no music.
No?
Right, no.
Oh, wow.
I use it for...
Took my second part of the question.
It's for me, it's mindset. It all goes down to mindset. So what I do is I wake up and there's an issue going on. We all wake up with problems. I wake up negative most of the time. I wake up like, fuck, I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? Second guessing myself. Am I really a good trainer? Am I really this? Am I really that? So when I go into the gym, that's my time to meditate on whatever issue I'm going through. If I'm fighting with my wife, if I'm fighting with my kids, if I didn't do something, I'm meditating on that during the whole workout. I'm finding the answer. Every rep, every set, I'm just pumping it out, looking for that answer because I'm putting myself through hell, So those demons come out of me, and when they do, I'm just trying to calm them down. And then by the end of the workout, I usually come out with that answer that I'm looking for.
That's dope,
So
man.
I don't listen to music. It distracts me.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, damn, you took my second part. But, so you did say you wake up negative, right? Is it just something you struggle with all your life, or?
Yeah, I struggle with anxiety, depression. Every day. It's just like I said, those demons in the closet that fuck with me.
Yeah.
Are you good enough? You're gonna go back to being the dumbass, the drunk that you used to be. You're gonna fail at this. Your business is gonna go down. You're gonna get fat again. It ain't gonna work for you. Fuck that. I ain't listening to that shit.
That's just crazy you're saying that because I shared with people that I could get a call, get off the phone with something positive, but yet for some reason my mind, I'll get depressed. And I'm like, why am I getting depressed?
Yeah.
I all of a sudden it's just like I just got a good call, but then now I'm getting anxiety, and all these things are hitting me. Like you say, you just wake up and you have depression and stuff. But am I going to be successful? Am I going to get fat? And all those things started going through my head too. But then I have to start getting them out and stuff because it's like my demons that try to come in and say I'm not good enough that for that call that just took place and stuff. So I could actually
It's like
relate to you.
self-sabotage.
Yeah, it is, and
100%.
it's that negative self-talk that tries to creep in. We all have it. Everybody has it, right? Even the monks in the world that are enlightened, they have it. The only difference is that when it comes in, they could sense it, right? For us, for the regular people, it comes in, we let it overtake us.
We dwell
oh
on
my
it.
gosh, oh my God, you're right.
We let it manifest.
Right? Instead of
Let it take
seeing it,
over.
I notice it. Now let's close that window. Bam. It doesn't serve me no more. Let's get out. Move on, right?
Yeah.
And you usually feel that way. I feel that way whenever I'm not putting in enough effort, whenever I'm not putting in enough work. If I feel I'm lacking in an area, usually I'll feel that a lot more. If I'm killing it in life, my business is doing great, I'm doing great, my family's doing great, I really don't feel it. It's when I know I need to put in more effort is when we feel anxious, when we feel depressed.
It starts to pull you down.
It starts to pull you down. You
No,
know?
because you're right. Because
Yeah.
Jimmy sometimes has to motivate me because I'll call him and I won't do anything for one day, and I'll call him and I feel so unproductive. But he'll be like, "Dude, just chill, bro. You're in a good place. You're doing this," and he has to remind me because, like you said, because I didn't feel productive that day. I feel like a loser, and I have to get back on. Like, oh, dude, I gotta do more. I gotta put more in. So, dude, this guy's good.
The work
I
is
like this guy. Hey,
the
you're
work
lucky.
is gonna instill the
You're
work.
a man
You're
crush.
like a woman.
I got a man crush. Man crush Mondays.
Right now.
know.
Wow.
MCM.
Right?
No, but
I
you
knew
have
it, I
that
knew it,
thing
I knew
about
it.
like about you, that attraction. Not like ooh, but
When you know a guy's built stuff, bro. I mean, he's
as
built.
a coach, I would love to have him as a coach. 'Cause
Yeah.
he motivates.
Yeah.
He you basically let yourself open. Like, oh damn, you deal with the same shit or maybe worse things that I deal
Right.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
To
I'm
be
like-
vulnerable is
Yeah.
a powerful
Right.
thing to be.
That's a
And-
sexy.
and
That's a sexy thing.
Yeah,
though.
and not only that, people can relate. Because if
100%.
somebody says that, they don't suffer from depression or, they don't struggle, they're lying. So how could you trust that person? Like, you have to be authentic.
Exactly.
And so I think that, that's why you're successful at what you do, is because you can be that authentic person.
Right.
And you can show somebody else, like,
Yeah.
man, I'm going through it with you.
Exactly.
let's
And
do it
that's what I
together.
tell people, man. There's so
Yeah.
many good coaches out there, but who do you resonate with, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Who are you going to feel comfortable enough to share your issues, share your problems with? And I'm going to tell you, yeah, bro, you do need to fucking change that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you are fat. Yeah, your
fucking up.
wife isn't attracted to you, right? But I got the solution for you. I'm not going to ever break you down and then not leave you with the solution. I'm going to break you down, tell you what you need to fix, but then give you how to fix it, right? That's the difference between me and somebody else.
Ooh, I love it,
Right.
man. I love it. But what we're gonna do, man? This was just the beginning.
Man.
We still got a couple more, not couple more segments
3 more
actually.
segments, I
Couple more, I
guess.
was gonna say minutes. Couple more segments with this guy, man. So we'll be back once again with Warpath right after this.
That's right.
Hey guys, Peter Rodriguez here, production manager, Mortgage Masters. We're having a great Monday. I hope you are too. I just wanted to let you know that roughly about 70 to 80% of people don't know the interest rate they're paying on the mortgage, because at the end of the day, it's not that important. You pay your bills with money out of your checking and savings account, not with the interest rate. So it's a great time right now to give us a call and get a mortgage review so we can actually see maybe that we can save you some money. Maybe we can go ahead and pull some money out, pay off some debt, lower your monthly outgo in one way or another. Give us a call today.
All right, we back. We are back, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. We really appreciate it. And we got a special guest, man. As you guys see in the beginning right now, it started off already positive vibes everywhere, man. And we have Warpath in the studio with us.
Yeah,
And I know right off the start, we started talking real positive, but you said some key stuff. It wasn't always like that. So that's who we wanted to know, because some people right now, they look at you and your success and where you're at right now, and when you start giving your past, they're like, nah, you weren't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about yourself that led up to you becoming that positive energy,
Yeah, so I struggled with alcohol, smoked weed, dabbled with a little other stuff, but alcohol was my main thing. That was my go-to. And like I said, man, I struggled with it since I was little, and every year just progressed until I was about 13 is when I really got serious with drinking. And the thing is, I always played sports, I always, had a good family. My dad worked, he had a good job. My mom was in the house. Now, was it the best family household? No.
Was it gangs? You guys raised up in gangs?
No, I mean, we bounced around a lot because my family, my parents stayed together, but they probably shouldn't have.
Oh,
right?
okay.
It was kind of one of those
not
household
loving
things.
relationship.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So from the outside in, we had a great family, right? We had everything. My dad had a decent job. My mom stayed home. She did daycare, and she worked odd-end jobs here and there. But inside that house was a different story. My dad, he struggled with his addictions. My mom, same thing. They had me at 19 years old. So growing up, man, they were 25. I was 5 years old. I was out partying with them, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I saw a lot of stuff in the household that I probably shouldn't have seen. A lot of fights, a lot of arguments and alcohol. And that led me into my path, led me into my thing. I was the oldest of, I have a little brother, little sister. So I always felt like I had to protect them, So I always took the burden. I always did what I had to do to protect them. And it just...
But when you say protect them, like from other people or from
just from
in-house?
that, just from seeing what was inside.
Inside,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Like the negative environment.
The negative environment. My dad would come home drunk, thrashed, not know who the fuck we were. Make me and my brother fight each other, like just get crazy.
shoot.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he was abusive, not to us physically, but mentally, and making us kind of fight and bicker against each other. So. Like I said, they split up. They got back together. I moved from Oakland I was born in San Bernardino, grew up in Rialto, Fontana, We moved to Chula Vista, San Diego, moved
wow.
to Temecula, moved to Riverside. Like I was just everywhere. So that's why the gang thing never stuck with me. I was never from a particular neighborhood where I stayed long enough and can form those groups. My cousins and all that, they were in that life. So, you know, me kicking it with them and stuff, I was around it. But thank God that, you know, in a way that I was never in a set location, right? Or else it could have turned out that way.
Right.
But even then, man, it still wasn't the great, you know, childhood. I was still getting into trouble. You know, I was in jail, in and out jail, stuff like that. So, you know, I lived that life. I lived the party life. My thing was more the drinking, the drugs, partying, stuff like that. And that just led me down, like I said, being 100 pounds overweight. Woke up one day, my wife left. She took the 4 kids.
Wow.
And I had to really decide, what is it that I want to do with my life? Is this what I want to do? You know,
right.
I was 30 years old, didn't have nothing going for me, just a job. That was it. You know, I had to fucking do something.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. So that's basically kind of what led me down into this fitness industry. I had to change my life. I literally woke up like crying because my daughter, she sleeps with this blanket, and I saw that blanket in her room. She didn't have it because she had to leave her house because of her dad. Her dad couldn't control his drinking.
Yeah.
Her dad was so selfish that he picked the alcohol over them, and for that fact, my daughter didn't have her blanket. Like, you know what that does? You know what I mean? Like that just kills you.
Can I say something? Like, cause I did a movie called Crave the Fast Life, and I don't mean to put this in there, but it's the movie is about exactly what you're kind of saying. Where in the movie, Crave the Fast Life, we created it. Jimmy and myself it was a young kid. His dad was in a jail, left him, and but he swears he was going to be nothing like his father. But at the end, or towards the end, he's becoming just like what he hated, and so he does a whole 360 in his life. But can you see yourself in that way where you're telling us you're trying to protect your brother and sister, you're trying to do this and trying to do all that. You're most likely, you as a kid, you hated what you were seeing, but you were becoming everything you hated. You know, and at that moment, that's where it probably hit you of like, dude, what my dad did to us, I'm doing with my family.
But it just goes kind of back to what he said right earlier. It's not what you do or tell them; it's what the kids see. You know,
It's what the kids
Yeah.
see.
Exactly.
So if they're not
100%.
seeing, you know, you can say, "Oh, I'm the best dad," whatever, but they're not seeing it. They're gonna continue following whatever you're doing. You know, you don't drink, don't do drugs, but if they see you doing them, they're gonna continue. So that's what I see happen with you.
100%.
You hated what your dad, you know, would do and how he would come home, and you were the protector, but low key somehow deep down inside you ended up being. Similar.
I turned into exactly what I was trying to protect my family from. I turned into that person.
Yeah.
And now I was doing that, but to my kids.
To your own kids.
Right.
Wow, man.
You know, and so that's what really killed me. But just seeing that blanket on the floor of my baby, and just thinking like she's crying right now, like that just hurt me. Like that
She wasn't there, right? You
that
said?
she wasn't there because she had to leave. She was forced to leave because of me. That's how I took
How
it.
old were you at that time?
I was like 30 years
30
old.
years
I'm
old?
33, so that was like 3 years ago. I have four kids. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, so when did all the because I mean, if I didn't know you, I'd be like, oh shoot, dude. Like, what? Cause I didn't know you, but when I saw your pictures and stuff, I was like, oh cool, man. He comes from the gang life, and now he's changed his life and stuff. But you didn't come from the gang life.
No. I was just around everyone, my family and stuff like that. But I never came from no neighborhood, nothing like that.
Can
no.
you elaborate though? Because one thing I caught was like you said you weren't in the gang life, right? But you were still in and out of jail. So as a parent, and me being a parent, let's just say I have my kids. I'm like, oh, well, they're not gangsters. They don't hang around with gangs. But what are some of the problems that like you got into that would probably help me
That put you in
identify?
jail.
My graffiti, tagging, you know,
Oh,
a
you're
lot
a
of
big tagger.
vandalism. I used to like graffiti, so I used to do that. That mixing with drinking, going out with the homies, you know, fights. That was another thing. I was a fighter. I used to fight MMA, so that was just in me, in my blood.
Right.
I wrestled since I was little, so just being in that mode, you know, that's what led me into being out of there.
No,
So-
yeah. Okay, sorry.
So would you say like when you went to different cities, you just found that type of group that was negative? Like you would find those friends that were out in the streets or, you know, were just up to no good.
Yeah.
So you kind of gravitated towards that.
Definitely. That was my thing.
Did you find them or they found you? Like
It was
were
probably
you-
both, you know.
Yeah.
The
'Cause
thing
feel
is
like
that
you've
I
always
had
been a leader though. Like,
everywhere that I went to, like I did kind of lead it, you know what I mean? As far as like, hey, let's go do this and do that. But a lot of my family was everywhere also. So like when I moved to family. So when I moved to Chula Vista, my cousins were from there, right? And like they were running around in the neighborhood, right? They were in gangs and stuff. So
you weren't alone.
I wasn't alone. You know, I would run with them, but I could never be part of a gang because I wasn't from that neighborhood, right? There's different rules and stuff like that when you go to that. So I just was never part of that stuff, you know. I just kept moving along, going to Chula Vista, Oakland, man. I bounced around everywhere.
And where do you live now?
I live in Riverside.
Riverside. Okay, he's not that far, guys. I can still get coaching.
He does online.
I do online. It's all online coaching, so anywhere in the world, man.
Online coaching?
No excuses.
Nah, dude, we're going face to face.
Well, you want to get face to face then? All right.
But
That's
we're gonna,
extra. That's extra.
No, but we're gonna work out. You just can't. You coming over my house though. You know what I mean?
He needs to be held accountable. That's what
There you
that's
go.
wrong.
Hey, that's what it is, man. That's what everybody
Well,
needs.
that's what
Yeah.
it starts here.
Yeah,
Yep,
I mean,
that's
you
what it is, man.
physically have to hold him accountable, like
Yeah.
drag his ass out of bed. Oh.
What the hell?
I remember when I
Just
first
saying.
started following you, right? And I DM'd you about your packages.
Yeah.
And then you followed back, not as a salesman, but like, what's holding you back?
Yeah.
And I remember like,
Wow,
fuck,
that's a
dude,
good question.
Like man,
Holding you back.
it really was a fear of failing. And you told me you shouldn't fear that.
Yeah.
It's something different. It's gonna feel weird, but at the end of the day, it's something better than what you're doing. So I'm like, ugh.
And that's the thing is I could, since me coming from a background that I did, I can resonate with other people, right? And that goes back to my past of bouncing around from location to location. I could talk to a homeless person on the street. I could talk to a gang member. I could talk to an entrepreneur that's dressed in a suit and tie, and I could sell him a membership, right? I could talk to whoever I want to talk to, how they are receiving it, right? So I'm going to talk to Vic differently than I'm going to talk to my 5-year-old, than I'm going to talk to my wife, right? So you got to be able to talk to people in that way. I'm not in the fitness industry. I'm not in the fitness personal training. I'm in the people industry.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like
That's
And
what I
that's
do.
what I got from you
That's
too.
what
I like that.
different.
I want to
wasn't
make
like,
sure I
join
take
my
care
gym.
of you,
It's-
right?
yes.
If I take care of you, you're going to automatically want to get in shape. You're going to automatically want to change.
I like that, man.
Because you don't want to let me down, right? I'm your coach. I'm pouring everything I got into you. And I don't do that in a way to like, oh, you can't let me down. No, I want you to feel like, hey, this guy really cares about me. I can't cheat, you know, I can't let him down. He's really putting in his effort towards me. And that's
I
just
love
a
that.
little
Are you ready
push,
for that?
you know?
Or you
Just
or,
think about it.
or
We
you
still
go
got
to
a few more
LA
seconds.
Fitness where the big fat guys.
Hey, meet me at Planet Fitness. I'll see you there, all right, Doc?
Bro, I just saw that today. Stop, man, don't stop. Bro, I just saw that today. Some big. I mean, I'm like clowning the fucking big industry. I'm part of it
Big
too. but
industry.
it's like, how you gonna train me, bro? You're bigger than me. Right?
That's the thing too, man. That's the thing too. You got to have your trainer, you know, walk the walk, talk the talk. You know, there's a lot of guys out there that
I like I see that.
It's-
Hey, you ready, bro? You ready? I got you, bro. First 3 are free. Like, free one.
First 3 are free. Yeah, they better be free, damn it. I'm training you.
Yo.
No, but
Man.
at what point? Because you said hey, you lost your family and your daughter and everything. But what I mean, you got into the fitness industry, but you got into the industry to helping people. But of course, it's part of fitness. But at what point did you feel that you were becoming a coach, though?
I mean, just from the get-go, man, like I said, it's about leading people and coaching them, right? Like I'm not just giving you a meal plan. I'm not just giving you a training plan and then say, here, go, take it.
But were
right?
you already training like a couple of friends and stuff? Or you were like, wait, hell, I could do
No,
this.
I transform myself.
Okay.
That's the only proof I need, because if it works for me, it's going to work for you,
Mm.
right? We're the same thing. You can't beat thermodynamics. It's just a law, right? So it goes into science. It goes into all that stuff. That's why when people tell me I'm not losing weight, it's like bullshit. You're not doing something right.
Yeah.
Right? What are you not doing? Because this is math.
could be cheating,
right?
you
This
could
is
be
why we
something.
use macros,
honey
right?
buns.
Eating at 10:30 at night.
Exactly.
Guilty.
So I know when my clients are fucking up, because Fridays
Yeah.
we have mandatory check-ins. You're uploading new pictures. You're uploading new weights, body measurements. I'm gonna know for a fact if you're fucking up or not, right?
What's your success rate, if you don't mind me asking?
It depends on the client. It's hard in fitness because I can give you the best training program ever, but if you don't do it,
Yeah.
you're gonna
yeah,
get
yeah.
nothing.
It's not hit to him.
You know,
It's up
so
to the
it's
client,
all
yeah.
it's a mixture of the clients. I wish it was 100% or 90%, but really it's like 25%. Half, like not even half the people do it.
Which is usually the
Yeah, a lot of
biggest.
people feel like they're doing something by DMing me. Hey, what are your prices? Hey,
Why do you keep picking on me, bro?
hey,
making
what
that
is this?
initiative.
What can I do this? Right after they get my price, like hell yeah. All right, cool. All right, let me read this over. Let me check it out. Cool, I did something today. Right?
I made the.
But is it true?
Dude,
It's like,
Rich
all right,
knows
cool.
Rich knows
All right.
his
Rich
people.
owned
You know,
it.
that's why when people tell me shit, I'm like, all right, bro, bullshit. You know?
Yeah,
Get on it, bro.
Hey, Warpath, look at you. Disrespected. He called you rich. You see what he
I
did?
know, right?
He didn't call you Richard. He called you Rich. Damn. That's what I call him Dick. Wow.
Hey, you get 1 month
He got a
free,
little
dog. 1 month
sensitive.
First month's free.
for a month free, dog.
Oh man.
But that's
So, so what kind of training did you actually go through?
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean you did it yourself,
Yeah.
right? And so you said the proof is in the pudding, basically.
Yeah.
You did it.
Pudding.
You know what's possible, so
Yeah.
you can help other people achieve their goals.
Yeah.
So what did you do to help other people? Like what did your training consist of?
Yeah, what qualifies
Like
you?
what qualify? Oh, I went to school for this. You know,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
certified.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
a certified trainer,
Okay,
nutritionist, transformation coach. There's a lot of certifications you can get.
And all this
but-
happened after the incident at 30?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Did it
yeah,
happen like
up-
right away? Like
No, I mean after like the
Weeks?
first year, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it
Okay.
took me. I mean, the first year of my transformation was a lot of, you know, falling on, falling off. It wasn't that straight, narrow path where it's like, all right, I was fat, and then a year from now I did it. No,
Right.
you know, nothing in between. It took struggle, man. That's why I know how to help clients, because I've hit every excuse. I know all your guys' excuses because guess what? I thought of them 1st. And I know
Apparently, he
exactly,
knows, apparently he
right?
knows what we're thinking when he reads
Exactly.
the
Yeah,
DMs.
right.
So it's just like, man, I know all this stuff because I've done it, right? I've
Yeah.
gone through it. All the mind tricks, I've gone through it. So I could help you. I know how to do it. I've hit every brick wall there is. I know how to get around it.
But before we go, real quick, how long did it take as you were transforming yourself to get your wife back?
Well, let's say that when we come back. Yeah. That's a good
yeah,
one. We'll come
No,
back.
she wants to know now.
But
No,
that's a really good
back with
question.
that one. We'll come
and
back
that's
with that
usually how
one.
we end the segment.
Damn, dude, that's a good
No,
question.
that's a
you
good
guys
question,
That
though.
is a
That
good
is.
question.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We'll be right back.
Write it down.
I guess. All right, everyone, we are back. And real quick before we get into Warpath again, and I'm not gonna call him Richard because Rich and stuff because I'm not mad at him yet. We gotta give a quick shout out to our sponsors, man. We want to thank Black Widow Investigations, Mortgage Masters, Mikey Boy Apparel, Victoria's Vida, and also DNA Prints, man. Make sure you guys go share with our sponsors, okay? Because if you guys don't, we don't get paid, man. We don't get paid at all. Damn, dude.
Go buy the merch.
Go buy the merch, damn it. Go to Mikey Boy Apparel, Victoria's Vida, and everybody. And if you're looking for a house, Mortgage Masters, and of course, if you get in an accident, Black Widow Investigations.
Yes, sir.
But real quick, now back to the man of the hour and stuff. So before we went to break, I asked you a question, and they made me wait. So
Do you remember?
through all this, yeah, it was 1 year of transforming yourself, getting your certifications and stuff. But how long did it take you to rekindle and for her to accept you back into their lives?
Man, it felt like forever because every day was just, I was hating it, you know. It's just, it's a crazy thing when you have your family and then all of a sudden it's gone. You know, you take shit for granted.
Right.
But I'd say it took us about a good, 8 months to a year to finally just get back in the swing of things. And it's still, to this day, an everyday battle, right? I mean, some days are better than others, but especially when two people are growing, they're becoming new people, it's important for us to find ways to fall in love with each other all over again, right? So, at first it was hard for her to accept this new person, this person of who I said I am now, because
right.
there's been many times before where I said I'm different, I'm gonna change, I'm done drinking, all this fucking bullshit,
Right.
and it never happened, right? That goes back to your word. So it took a while, man. It took a while, and it was frustrating, right? It was frustrating because it's like I feel like a completely different person. I look like a different person, but yet the one that I love does not see it. Right?
Right.
And it messes with you, man. It fucks with your head. It's like, why am I doing this? What is this for? Is this ever going to happen? And then you got to come down to it. Why are you doing it? Are you truly doing it for them?
Right.
Because you want to say you got them back because you're taking care of your own selfish desires? I was going through pain. So what do you do when you go through pain? You're trying to do everything you can to stop it.
Right.
Or did I seriously want to be with her? Did I seriously want to stop my drinking and truly commit myself to my family? Once I made that decision, I don't care how long it's going to take. I'm going to spend the rest of my life trying to prove that to them.
Wow. Yeah.
So does
And
she have
so-
her own fitness journey? Like,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, so she started, and this is all from example, guys. I get tons of DMs asking me, how do I get my significant other to join me? How do I do that? I've been trying to get her on. It's not going to happen. Just be the example.
Yeah.
Create an example that's pleasing to them.
That's so true, man.
Don't be in a
So
fucking
true.
diet and being in a bad mood and saying, oh, I'm going through this and that. I'm going through my diet. It
gonna
doesn't
want
sound
it.
appealing.
Right.
They're like, well, fuck, I don't want to do this.
If
you
you're
know?
going through it, why
If-
should
I'm
you?
gonna
yeah,
eat
what
and
the
drink, you
fuck?
go work
Like,
out.
yeah, you're grumpy as fuck. No.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like, hey, just feel good. Like, she started seeing the changes in me because I was waking up at 2:45 every morning, 7 days a week.
Wow.
Didn't matter.
What time you go to sleep?
I go to sleep hopefully by 10 o'clock. Yeah, I have 4 kids, man, so it just depends, you know. 10, 11, I'm usually in bed by then. But I just do it because it's hard for me, right? So it just doing that shit. So just her seeing this stuff that I'm doing constantly was her way of saying, okay, he's about it. He's serious, right?
No, it's so true, man.
It was getting the example. It's one thing to show her, but it's one thing to prove action. Show yourself who you are with action, right? That's the quote I said in
So
the
it's
beginning.
not only for the kids; it's for your significant
It's for my
other,
significant other, man.
anyone. Yeah.
If you guys cannot live without somebody, even if it's over and everybody's like, it's done, just move on. If there's a little bit of ounce that you still love that person, don't give up hope. Love them wherever you got to, even if it's from a distance, right? So I had to love her from a distance. She wanted nothing to do with me. So how I loved her was continue to work on myself and show her that I'm worthy of her love.
That's not
That
bad.
was me loving her.
Yeah. How long you guys been married?
We've been together for 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
really good. And 4
Yeah.
kids. How
4
old is
kids.
the oldest to the youngest?
11 is the oldest, and our youngest is 3.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And they're spread out every 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
It's part of the plan.
It's part of the plan.
Part of the business plan.
It's part of the plan.
No, but I love this, man, because I went onto your page and yeah, you are straightforward. You don't hold back. You're being transparent.
Yeah.
And I think that's why a lot of people like you, because you're like, dude, there's no black or gray. It's just white or black. That's it. This is what it is. This is what I'm going to give you guys. And yeah, you're transparent with your life, with your family, with your children. And that's what like when I started really going through your page, I was like, dude, this guy. Yeah, man, he's legit. Like he's serious, and a lot of people like that stuff because a lot of people need that.
Right.
We need that. Like I need that. I need the straightforwardness because yeah, if somebody just because I have gone to a couple people their pages and say, hey man, how much you charge and stuff, and then because I'm trying to get the best deal, you know. But one guy I did sign up with one guy, but he wasn't committed to me, and he didn't hear what I was saying. Like he'll send me some workouts, and I was like, dude, I can't do that. I'm at home. I don't have those machines and stuff. But he doesn't get it. Well, it was just a general plan,
Cookie cutter program and
straight general and stuff. So I stopped. I was like, F this dude. You know, he doesn't care. You know, he's not really caring and stuff.
Right.
And he did tell me I had to check in every Friday. I sent a picture. I go, nah, man, you just know that I'm changing. That's all you need to know. I was like, I say,
So
you
in
know,
other words,
Justin.
he was not committed yet.
I think it was both ways there. Huh?
Which is probably gonna happen to you. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I ain't sending you no pictures, dog.
Yeah,
Right?
No, it was back then. I was paying $100 a month. $100 a month. He was giving me some plans and stuff.
Yeah.
Right,
Definitely,
exactly.
definitely. Yep.
He went up to about 150 now. Like, what?
Yeah.
You're gonna work out? Sorry.
because you weren't being held accountable.
No, I wasn't being held accountable. But I like the way
Right.
you're being transparent right now about your family and your wife, because it's true, man. I mean, sometimes as guys we do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And we think by just apologizing, our significant other is just going to take us back. But sometimes we've verbally have hurt them so many times that now they want action, and it has to be our action. So that's good that you started putting, and then now you actually have involved her with what you're doing. 'Cause I see you guys' posts, so you're like a dynamic duo now, man.
Yeah.
And shout out to Miss Warpath, because if she wouldn't have made that move, you probably still would have been in the same spot. I mean, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not telling.
It messed you up
that's-
mentally.
and that's what it
Low-key.
took. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what I tell my clients. I tell you how it is because that's what's gonna work for you. If I sugarcoat and be like, oh yeah, you gotta stop drinking and da da da, you're not gonna fucking do it.
You're
But
gonna
if I'm
walk
like,
all
dude,
over
you're
it.
gonna lose your fucking family. Your
Right.
wife doesn't even like you no more. She's figuring out reasons why to leave the house on the weekends because she already knows you're gonna be watching football, getting fucked up, and then she's gonna hate that nighttime when like, fuck, what's he gonna do tonight?
Right,
Are we
right.
gonna fight? Is he gonna black out? Is he gonna act stupid in front of the friends? They're nervous, right?
I love it,
And
man.
now I
You
know
know?
the girls are lying to me, bro, when they said they like my lonja. You don't. Warpath told me you don't even like
Warpath
that
said
shit.
you don't like
full,
it.
Full
dude.
of shit.
Nah.
His abs are hard though. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, his stomach's hard. His stomach's
Under down there.
Stomach's hard though. Have you met those guys? The construction workers, dude. Their bellies
Oh
are
yeah.
hard.
Oh
That's
yeah.
because of the
yeah.
beer that they drink.
But it's like
the-
solid. They're like, hey, hit me right here.
Yeah.
It's all big. Oh, damn.
Yep.
The abs are under there.
Yep.
Another thing I just saw you started doing, which was pretty cool, because it's free advice, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're giving them stuff for free without
Right.
even buying your program, right? But
Right.
you go shopping and you're like, look, you can go with this or you can go with that. You start counting down the macros
Mm-hmm.
and calories and all that, the grams. And it worked for me because
It
I
helps.
was shopping. I'm like, I was gonna get something. I'm like, wait. He said this one's actually less
Yeah,
calories, and,
yeah.
and I went with that pizza.
There you go. And that's what I do, man. That's what I do. I want to
It's a
provide
pizza, yeah.
value to you
Yeah.
guys, right? Because if I provide enough value, that's going to equal the dollars. I don't got to worry about the dollars at that point. Provide value, the money is going to find you, right? So that's the
And
way
it
I do it,
rhymed.
you
Look
know?
at that.
But my thing is this. Okay, explain this because my theory is you can kind of still eat what you want. You just got to eat smaller portions because, like, dude, come on, bro. I mean, I see The Rock. Like last night, he had cookies and all kinds of stuff. And
Stack
it's
of
just
pancakes.
dude. I'm like, well, damn, dude. So explain that to me? Why is he able to do that?
Because look at his body, man. His body's just going to burn that shit up. You know what I mean? It's not going to sit there like how it would be if one of us did that. Even me, I can't do that. I'm not there yet. I don't have enough muscle on my frame. Muscle's going to burn. The more muscle you have on your body, the more calories you're burning just sitting here.
Wow.
Right? Because it has to energize all that muscle. But being fat and you're not going to do nothing. You're just sitting here, right? So you can't have that. You have to be in a calorie deficit in order to lose weight.
So you can't have pancakes yet, Jay.
No, but
So I
the
can't
thing
do what
is,
I want.
so how I teach, it's macros, right? Macronutrients. So you have an X amount of fats, carbs, and protein to eat, right? And that's
Explain
all
the macros
specific.
though. Explain what macros is. 'cause
Fats, carbs, and protein.
Okay.
So specifically, everybody needs a certain amount, right? Your body's different than mine. My body's different than yours, and so on. So my macros are going to be different than yours, and hers. Okay. You got to find your specific macros for your body, and then what are your goals? Are you trying to lose weight? Well, then you need to drop your calories. Are you trying to gain muscle? Well, then you need to eat more, right? So it goes into all that activity factor, what you do for a job. Are you a construction worker or do you sit all day? Right? Construction is going to burn more calories. So there's so many factors that contribute to how much calories you should be having. Now you break them down into percentages, right? 45% from protein, 40 from carbs, the rest from fats.
Okay.
Now you do that, hit that 7 days a week, see what your body does. If you start losing weight, you're good. If you gain weight, you need to cut back.
So what would
it's
you say
just,
to me then? Like, okay, I come to you, I hit you up. Hey, I want to work out. I send you a picture. What's next? Like, my frame.
So
what
we're
do you-
gonna hop on a phone call. I'm gonna see what your goals are. I'm gonna see.
And I
what
tell you,
your-
I don't want to get big. I don't want to lose weight. I just want that David Beckham. I always say David Beckham.
David Beckham look.
So you need to lose weight.
Just the fit look. The fit.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. Freak
Covered it.
I thank God
I
we're
know, I'm
recording
saying,
this.
I'm catching on to him right now.
Yeah. This is not a personalized
I know.
con right
He started
now,
catching
okay?
on. He's
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
No, I'm serious. Like, no,
I'll
'cause
send
some
you the
people-
invoice after the
Yeah.
I'll send you my payment for the first month. All right, Dad. No, but seriously, like, so
yeah. No, it's just
Okay.
it's all subjective, right? So I'm gonna dial in your macros. I'm gonna calculate them out with all those things that I just said, and then we're gonna try them out. It's trial and error. We're gonna see what happens. They may be dialed in perfectly. We don't need to change shit. You just run them.
But what if I say I can't eat? Because sometimes, I mean, the meal plan the guy gave me was like I had to eat like 6 times in one day, and I was like, dude, I can't do that. I personally can't because of what I do and stuff. I'm out and about. I'm here. I don't have the shake. I don't have.
Does that sound like an excuse to you?
I think it's more about all right. So why can't you meal prep your food, put it in an ice chest, put it in
I
your
don't.
car?
I'm
and
being
forget
honest.
about it?
I am. I don't cook.
Totally could, though.
I do not cook. I
There's
don't-
even meal prep services now where they
Yeah.
deliver them to your door.
Damn it.
Yeah, there's
dude.
really no excuse, bro. But
There's
you know,
not. You just have to stay committed.
yeah.
You didn't notice he's full of excuses.
Oh, I know. I could tell. Yeah.
Hey,
Wait,
Never mind. I have a dad bod, okay?
Did you
can't,
drop the
I
other guy,
can't.
or did he drop you?
Well, actually, it was Warpath. We dropped each other.
father figure.
No, but that's good, man, because
Yeah.
you're right. You know, maybe there's a lot of excuses and stuff, but because I'm the type of guy that if we're on the road, like going to Vegas with my family, and they're like, "Dad, we're hungry," and then but whatever's on this side, I won't pull over because it's on that side. It has to be on my right side, so I can
the
just pull
path?
it and go right. I mean, yeah, it's just
So you're more about making stuff easier for you.
yeah,
Okay.
it's bad. Yeah, it's bad.
So
Like,
that's just one of the things we would have to attack. You know, find
Yeah.
the root cause of it. What? Why is the reason? You know, there's always a root
convenience.
cause.
I like convenience.
Convenience. So the convenient thing would be to meal prep, not have to just cook one time a week. That's it. And then you meal prep all your meals. You're done. You know. So
it
there's
in the
always
fridge.
like a root cause of everything, right? Like my root cause of why I was drinking and why I was overweight was because I lacked discipline. I didn't have the discipline to control the drinks I ingested. I didn't have discipline to control the food that I had. I didn't have discipline to control if I went to the gym or not. I listened to my body, or I let my body tell me what to do. Oh, I don't feel good today. I'm going to sleep in. Oh, I'm tired. I need rest. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm just going to eat this, right? You're just going through life listening to this, like, these little worms in your head telling you what to do, right? Parasites.
Right.
That's what I call them. I call them parasites. They're controlling you.
Yeah.
Now, when you change your mindset, you control what your body does. Yes, I'm hungry, but I'm going to eat this. Yes, I have anxiety, so I'm going to go and work it out, right? That's what discipline gives you. Discipline gives you the freedom. People that are undisciplined, they are slaves to their moods. They're slaves to their appetite. They're slaves to whatever their body tells them. People with discipline will actually tell your body what to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to wake up at this time.
When we come back, how do you create that discipline? Because I think for me, that's the thing that I struggle with
Yes.
the most is staying disciplined. I know I could do it because I've done it before, but how do I stick to it? And I'm sure a lot of people are struggling with that too, is how do you struggle with that? So think about
That's the
that
mystery.
when we come back. Explain it as best as you can, because that's where I'm sure a lot of us are at. is
Yes, definitely.
It's
discipline.
easier than you think.
Let's deal with it. Let's deal
All right.
with it.
It's like
Oh,
sometimes
Oh, they would
now.
kick you out for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only go an
Yeah.
hour.
Ghetto.
You can only go an hour. on
Not
Instagram.
even just an hour, or with
They kick
music
us off on
shit,
Jeremy
and they
Crew
would
after a
kick you out.
minute.
Yeah, it just depends.
So nobody's watching. Like, I guess I got on there.
This channel is dead.
Try again with more viewers.
Just kidding. I'm just-
Oh man!
Oh my gosh.
Well, appreciate you being
Well,
here.
thanks for coming. The door's right there, Angie. DJ Angie. Bye.
Nah, man. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Sorry.
No, but Angie, you know, as you were a dancer, I'm sure.
All right, guys, we are back, man. We are. I moved in my chair. I moved
Where's the chair?
I'm talking about this working out, man. My body wants to.
Detoxing already.
No more green juice for you.
Damn. At least we know he's still tight back there.
Yay! Yes, my muscles are really tight back here.
Yeah, the muscles are tight.
Whatever.
Doing kegels or what?
I haven't done it since prison.
Oh man! All right, Richard.
All right,
check it out.
Now you're Richard.
No, Richard.
No, it's like.
I'll be Dick next.
Don't worry, I'll be coach next week.
But no, man. So we are here with Warpath, man.
Yes, sir.
And I know she asked you a question on how you do that. But before we get to that, so hold your question.
Yeah.
Why Warpath? What-
Because it just, I'm on this fucking path, man, and I'm just going full force. I don't give a fuck who's in my way. I don't care what's in my way. Everybody has a war path. Everybody has that struggle, right?
Right.
You got to find your path, though. You got to figure it out, and you got to stay on it. And so that's why I call myself Warpath. It's a fucking war between myself every fucking day, and I'm just going to keep going.
I like that, man.
Nice.
I like that.
Very
So
nice.
your question?
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, you know, that's the hardest. I feel like for me, that I struggle with is the discipline. Like I said, I can stick to a workout regimen. I can eat healthy. I could do all that. And I've done it before for 2.5 years. And then all of a sudden, bam, something brings me back down.
So
And
what would
then-
you say brought you back down?
Well, okay, so
Man.
realistic,
A guy.
no, realistically, my excuse was COVID. I was
Okay.
home. I wasn't in my daily routine.
Right.
I wasn't going to work. I wasn't actually going to the gym before work. Going to work, I didn't have my routine, so I broke of that. And then I started drinking every day because I was home. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm fine, I'm good. But I hear people a lot that say that they struggled with depression because of the things that they were going through. And as much as I wanted to say that wasn't me, now looking back, most definitely it was.
Right.
And I was just figuring out a way to mask that depression, the anxiety, all those things that I said that, no, I'm good. I'm just partying all day. Like that was my excuse. And so that's really what set me back. And now it's like, it's hard for me to find that rhythm again.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to gather the discipline and be like, okay, I'm going to eat good today. I'm going to work. I'm going to have my routine back because things still aren't the same.
Right.
Right? Things are still not where they should be. My work schedule isn't what it used to be. And so now I just gotta figure out a
How
way
to get
work.
back on.
I think she answered her own question, huh?
I was gonna say that's what I do though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I figure out. I
Call
ask
me
you
on my
questions,
shit.
right?
Call
No,
me,
it's
yeah.
just you know the answer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You know
yeah.
why you fell off. Everybody does. You don't just fall off, right?
Yeah,
You
right.
choose to fall off.
Oh,
right?
right.
You made
No,
the decision.
absolutely. I-
There's a
So
choice.
that's why I like your answer, what you said, because you took accountability for it. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
I fucked up, right?
Right.
So I need to figure out how I'm gonna get back on.
Right.
And it's just by doing it. And that's it's like the simple answer, but it's the
So
most
true.
effective.
That is
The
so
only way to get discipline is by practicing it. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Just like public speaking. How do you get good at public speaking? You could read all the books you want, but until you step in front of people and do it,
Yeah.
that's the only way you're gonna master that, right? So it's choosing the 5 meals, the 6 meals a day that you're supposed to eat. Those are 5 or 6 chances to practice your discipline. Are you gonna get the fast food, or are you gonna eat your macros perfectly, right?
Or keep a power bar in your pocket.
Exactly. The 2:45 wake up time, that's practicing my discipline. I don't want to get up at 2:45 in the morning, right?
That's crazy,
but
man.
it's hard for me, so that's what it's doing. It's forming my discipline, because when I don't want to get up, guess what's going to override that? The discipline. Okay? So everything just comes down to just fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Just saying I love myself enough to where I deserve this.
Right,
My
right.
family deserves this. Try to pin it on your kids. Try to pin it on your family. They deserve the best mother out there.
Right.
So what are you doing? Are you doing that for them? Or are you saying, I'm sorry, guys, I'm going to choose to be less than?
Yeah, you're right. Oh,
You know?
man, that's on the
Man.
spot. And
You
even
know?
like I
But I was going to say my indicator is that when I can't tie my shoe, that's I tell
That's
my
right.
wife and she says, what are you going to do about it?
Oh, I thought you asked your wife to tie it for you.
What are you going to do about it? Stop complaining and go to the gym.
oh yeah. Oh.
Oh, there you go, man. There you go.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn.
I would just slip them
Yeah.
in like that, Jimmy. Just slip them in and step in the
Hey,
back
just
part.
get the Velcro.
Buy loafers. Just buy
Pro
loafers.
wings.
Okay, my question is this, because this is a girl. This is a girls always. My wife and I know a lot of ladies. They go through this a lot. They when they work out right away, they see inches, and then they plateau. Why do they plateau?
What do you mean they see inches?
Like, okay, when anybody works out right away, all of a sudden they lose inches. Girls, especially girls, they lose inches real quick. Oh my god, look at it. It's, but then, like, they all of a sudden plateau. Like, they literally just plateau, and they're like, I'm doing it. I'm working out 3 days a week, 4 days a week. I'm watching when I eat. That I hear that like a lot. But why what are they doing wrong if they're plateauing though? Like,
It's hard
Are
to
they-
say.
are
I
they
mean, I
cheating,
don't.
or-
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to nutrition, right? So, like I said, thermodynamics. That's a law of the universe. And nobody can beat thermodynamics, right? So, calories in, calories out. They must be overeating somewhere, right?
Okay.
A lot of people think you could still get fat off chicken, broccoli, and rice if you overeat. That's why macros are so important. That's the only way to ensure the results.
okay, no, you said I think you just hit it. Because I do see that people. I'm eating chicken. I'm eating my broccoli.
But how
But
much?
it's a serving. It's a
Yeah.
serving.
Yep, it's a
at the end of the
serving.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not weighing their
That's
food
good.
out. That's why
That's right.
on my
Mhm.
program we weigh our meals out and we
I like
take the
that.
guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I know for a fact if you're doing it or not.
Right.
It's
Mm.
foolproof. That's why I give all my people money back guarantee. If they do every single workout and they track every single meal and they're doing it and they don't get any results, I'll give you your money back because I already know that's not going to happen.
Right.
Right? So I'm confident in that. So it just helps people. Like, people need that extra push. Like, all right, I'm not going to lose out on nothing.
What about with girls with like big boobs? Is it hard for them to lose weight?
Nah, it's fat. That's all it is.
my
It's just fat.
Spotlight on it right now. But
Oh, I did. Momo.
Nah. It's the same thing as guys with big boobs, right? It's just it's the same thing.
Hey, we don't lose out here, though, right?
If you eat right and work out, they do tend to go away.
Yeah.
Nothing shrinks if you lose weight. Right?
Nah. Let's hope not. That's another issue.
So,
Yeah.
what's an average workout day with you? Let's say me, you go to the gym, right? And we're going by your, routine.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
It depends on the day, So I do a push-pull legs routine. So Mondays will be a push. So usually chest, anything that has a push movement. My Tuesdays will be a pull. So back, anything to do with pulling, and then
Mondays,
legs.
chest, Tuesdays.
He's already trying to
So
get free
so
shit.
push. Well, that's the thing. This is all information out there, right? Push, pull, legs. That's a split, right? You could do an upper body, lower body split, and then rest. There's different ways on how to work out. I do that because I can get into the gym 7 days a week. But let's say you can only get in 3 or 4 days a week. Well, now you have to do a lower body, an upper body, rest, right? Those are your 3 days. And then if you did push, pull, legs, that'd be your 3. So you gotta train to what you can do, right? So me, I can go to the gym every day. So I do
So
push,
you
pull,
lay it out
legs,
more.
and I extend it out more.
Do you believe in the HIIT-CON? The high intensity interval training?
It's just another form, of
Do you
cardio.
implement that in your stuff?
I don't. I just do regular steady state cardio.
Okay, because the way I do mine when I'm on track is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I do lifting, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I do cardio or HIIT-CON. Tuesday and Thursdays.
But when he's in the gym, he's just posting selfies. So I think that's where your problem lies.
I'm at home, okay?
When you go to the gym, you actually have to work out.
I do work out. If I'm working out
And
for
not drink
if I
a
work out for
beer
a week,
while you're
dude,
working out.
Yeah.
I lose quick.
Yeah.
Because I have a fast metabolism, so when I do work out, I drop quick.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, is that a good regimen for me? Like Monday, Wednesday, because I do cardio on Tuesdays and Thursdays, dude.
It's whatever works for you, man, and what are your goals and stuff like that. It's kind of hard for me
David
to
Beckham,
answer
I already
this.
told
You
you
know what I
my
mean?
goal. David
It's
Beckham's
just
body.
it's
Hey, go play
hard,
some soccer, bro.
There's so much more into it, right? It's just like that's like going to a doctor and saying my back hurts. What do I do? What happened? What's
Right.
wrong? It's like, well, what? How'd you hurt it?
Yeah.
What-
Doing burpees.
yeah. Yeah,
Pulling
there's more into it, a lot more into it that goes.
So what else is happening with you? Because I know you say you're a coach, man, and it's just not a coach in fitness, but you're a coach mentally, and stuff. So are you seeing yourself at a place to where you want to start speaking at conventions or empowerment events? Is that where you see yourself?
Honestly, man, I'm just letting God take the wheel and just kind of going with the flow,
Okay.
taking every opportunity that's available to me, making the best of it, just spreading the message, right? Spreading that positivity, showing people, man, especially the kids, you can come from one area. I don't care what your background is.
Right.
And you could change it. It doesn't matter, right? Change is always going to be possible. And I just want to be that example, right? I want to know that I did something to help my people. And when I say my people, my family, you guys, the community, right? Anybody who crosses paths with me is my people.
And I think that's important, though, because a lot of people, especially from inner cities or hoods, think once I'm in this kind of environment, I have to continue on it. If I joined a gang, I got to continue with it.
Yep.
If I was a fuck up in school, I got to continue with that legacy. If my parents divorced, I'm just done. But you just said it. You don't have to stay there. You can change.
No, definitely. And that's the most gangster shit you could do nowadays,
And
man.
seeing it from someone like you, and not just like some fucking like guy, suited up, booted up,
Right.
comes different. The message
Right.
does matter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What it comes with, not
Yep.
from.
No, I like it, dude. I like that.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%.
So
No.
do you train anybody at your gym? Like I know you had said like it's virtually, you have these programs where anybody in the world can join your program.
Right.
Do you actually have people that you train in person?
No, not in person. Everything's online. I do have a couple people at the gym that I go to. They notice me, know who I am, and they come up to me, they talk to me, and it's cool, man. Anybody that sees me out there, man, I'd love for you guys to come up to me and say, what's up? Ask me tips, ask me questions, right? But I don't physically personal train somebody. That kind of takes away my time. Me sitting there watching somebody work out,
Okay.
I could be helping a lot more other people. And that's the thing, is that everybody wants somebody there to sit there and watch them work out, right? That's not what's going to work, What happens when that person isn't there no more? What happens when your personal trainer quits?
That's right.
And you're like,
That
shit,
makes a
what do
lot
I
of
do?
sense. Yeah.
I teach you how to do this stuff so you never need a personal trainer again. You get the diet. You get how to train. You get everything. You're learning this because I'm not a personal trainer that's just giving you a cookie cutter program and that's it. I'm spending time with you. I'm going on video calls. I'm showing you how to make your meals. I'm showing you how to weigh your food out. I'm telling you why you're eating this much protein, fats, and carbs. You're understanding, you're comprehending what you're doing, right? So it's a little bit more time, extensive than just giving you a meal plan and that's it.
So who are some of the people you look up to, man? Because they didn't just...
Anybody that's just trying to change their life, man. Anybody that comes from a past and is at a better spot now, man, they inspire me. Like everybody on my social media that just is posting and motivating each other.
But
You guys are my
You
inspiration.
have to have like one or two that you like grab your...
I have my coach, my mentor, Wes Watson, and of course God, man. That's who I look up to, you know,
Nice.
the universe. And those are really the only two people. Of course, everybody that's, gone and dead that has quotes and shit like that, right? Those are all my mentors too. So, but I'm not really like a person that like just, I don't know. I have these like, I'm just me, man.
You get it from everywhere.
I get it from everywhere.
You
I pull inspiration
yeah,
from
pull
anything,
from
bro.
everywhere.
Like I'm pulling inspiration from you guys right now, like you guys inspire me.
I do?
Yeah.
Dang, he wants a dad bod.
So I saw a couple months back you did a music video, right?
Yeah.
Are you planning on doing some more, maybe acting or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, whatever, like I
Modeling.
said, whatever comes my way, man, I'm open to it, I'm not trying to just be like a one trick pony or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it all, man. I'm gonna live the best life I can.
That's dope, man. So, hey, we got to get going, but any last words, man?
No, thank you guys for the opportunity.
this
Shout
went
out
too
to the
quick.
wifey,
That's
she puts up
right.
with all my shit and made me a better man. So shout out to Miss Warpath and
where
just
can
shout
they
out to all
find
my
you?
people. You can find me on Instagram at warpath.fit. I got a YouTube also, Warpath Fitness. Those are like the main two platforms I got right now.
All right, cool,
and
man.
yeah, check it out.
No, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on, man. This was very inspirational. And because it was so
Very.
inspirational, that's why we went fast.
Yeah, I went
Because it went
too
fast.
Yeah.
I think
And we're already done.
it was so good.
Yeah,
Dude,
it was. I had a good time.
But I felt like JR was trying to do his own personal plan, like during the whole time. And to be honest with you, it was kind of getting on my nerves.
No, you ruined it. You ruined it. I almost had my whole meal plan,
I know.
and you freaking
You
ruined
almost
it.
had the David Beckham body, but
Oh, man.
But hey, man, thank you so
short.
much for coming on, man.
Thank you,
Hey, make sure you guys follow this man. I mean, he's very inspirational. He'll motivate you. He'll
Yeah.
catch you in your lies and your
Are
whys.
you
got
on
you.
your
No
shit?
no bullshit, no bullshit.
That's right, man. Make
No
it happen.
excuses.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah,
guys,
thank you.
until
Thank
next
you.
week, man, we'll see you guys. We are out. Hey, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, but check it out, man. There's still a few more things you need to do.
You gotta like, you gotta share, you gotta subscribe. Guys,
right.
just click it. It's so easy. Just click it. Leave some comments.
Yes, leave some
I
comments,
mean,
damn it.
Last time you left a little too many comments. I know I look a little pudgy. I'm working on that. But I mean, what do you guys want to see on the show? Any
That's right.
recommendations?
Yes.
Through this year, we're going with some different things, man. If you guys want to check out some restaurants, any kind of nightclub, let us know.
Give us your
We're
feedback.
listening.